Sorry, you guys can hear me right clearly? 1 minute. Fine, so without wasting the time, let's see something which is very interesting. Acha, the zoom got changed a little bit, I see that. So this is fine. Now, so in the last lecture, we discuss about in the last lecture what we discuss in the last lecture we discuss about how you can do the installation of Oracle database. We have seen as a Oracle DBA what is our roles and responsibility. For the Oracle database installation, we have installed operating system. First of all, we have installed Oracle Enterprise Linux. Then we started doing the installation of Oracle database. So first of all, we installed the Oracle software, and then we called DBCA utility, which help us to do the installation of Oracle database. Oracle database installation you can do by using two way. One is by using the GUI method, which we used in our previous lectures. There is another way also, like through that also you can do the database installation. We called it as a silent database installation. So in silent database installation, the pop-up will not open. Like you see that there is a GUI got open, and through that you did the installation, right? So in silent database installation, the pop-up will not open, and it is much faster also. I'll show you how to do the silent database installation in the future lectures. Okay. So now let's try to understand how you can connect to the database, and then we will touch to the okay. So what we have done till now, let me go here. Okay. So basically I have installed Oracle 19c and my database name is Prime. Whenever you want to connect to the database, you need to set few parameters, like we need to set the Oracle home and Oracle SID. So Oracle home is like, I'll say that okay, export Oracle underscore home equals to your location. Like what is your location? My location is data app Oracle product 19c db home. Then you need to say which database you want to connect. I want to connect to the Oracle underscore SID. What is my database name? Prime. And then you can simply fire a command like SQL plus / as sysdba, and you will get connected to the SQL utility through this database. Which database? Prime database. Now if I go here, I'll go to my server. Okay, I did not started my machine, right? So I'll start my machine first. The machines which are not required, I will stop this machine. These are my rack machine. You are going to understand about the Oracle rack also, but not now. You are going to understand Oracle rack in the rack classes. Okay, that's advanced technology of Oracle DBA. We provide the training for that also. Let me start this machine. This is the machine that I'm going to start, and this machine we are using it for your right. So I'm just starting this machine. I'll do one thing. Once your machine is up, you can start the MOBEX term. I'll close this unnecessary terminals. Let me open it one more time. And we have already saved the session, right? How to install MOBEX term and what is this? We already discussed this in our previous lecture. Okay. Now let me do one thing. Let me call okay, November Oracle. So I will not be able to connect to my database unless I will not be able to connect to my server unless and until the server is running. So your server should be running, and then and only then you can do that. Okay. So just wait for 2 minutes, it will be running. Okay, is it running? Arey yaar, I think my server got crashed. Shit, I see some issues. Okay, I'll do one thing. Not a correct XFS file system. Fine, I'll do one thing. I'll click on the setting, click on system. You can increase the memory of your server also. Okay, so I can allocate 8 GB now. We reduced to 5 GB because I was having some machine. I think my machine got corrupted, but no worries, I have other machines are there, and that machine also I can use for your today's practice purpose. Okay, no problem. You can see on my left hand side there are multiple machines are there, right? So we can use that. Okay, not a correct XFS I know. During the rescue mode. Acha, ठीक है. No worries, I'll start the other machine. I'm having one more machine is there. I'll use this machine. No worries, I'll use that. Sometimes your virtual machine also get corrupted because of your disk issues and all. We can fix that, but I'll do that later. Okay, I will not waste the time, and I'll start that now. Let me start the machine. So the machine is getting started, and I will show you how you can connect to the database. Okay, I'll show you how you can connect to the database. Achha, till now whatever we discussed, guys, are you able to understand, everyone? Like from the beginning, from the first lecture till today, whatever things we have discussed, are you guys comfortable with all these things, everyone? Can you please use the chat options and let me know? Okay. Fine. I'll do one thing. I'll take the SSH now. Let me log in with S. I will log in with Oracle. I'll do one thing. Okay. So see, if I say SQL plus slash S is DBA, I can directly connect to my database, and I got the message like connected to the idle instance. So just now 2 minutes back I told you that if you want to connect to the database, you need to set Oracle home and Oracle SID. I did not set it here, right? Why? Because if you check my bash profile, if you remember, we set the bash profile, right? In the bash profile, I have already mentioned that what is my Oracle home and what is my Oracle SID. So by default, I will always get connected to this Oracle home and Oracle SID because we have set those information into bash profile. So even though if you don't mention export Oracle home and Oracle SID, see here like this, even though if you don't mention, still I will be able to connect to the prime database only. Can I have multiple database here? Like you might have a question like, okay, assume a situation that I have 2 databases are there. Like consider that I have my operating system where my 2 databases are there. Let's say I have a DB1 database which is of 12C, and I have a DB2 database which is of 19C. In the bash profile, you can mention only one Oracle SID like this. Let's say I mention in the bash profile, I mention Oracle 19C only. So if I fire SQL plus slash as sysdba, I will always get connected to the Oracle 19C only. What if I want to connect to the Oracle 12C database because I got some issues with Oracle 12C and I want to connect here? How? For that, again you can say export Oracle home. You need to say export Oracle home, and you need to specify the path of Oracle home, data, app, Oracle, all these things, and you need to mention export Oracle SID to the DB1. Changing a bash profile is not a recommended way, because if you change the bash profile, every time you will get connected to the Oracle 12C. I don't want to do that. I don't want to connect to the Oracle 12c all the time, right? I just want to connect Oracle 12c because I got the issue now, just for the time being. Temporary I got the issue, right? So what I will do, if I say, now see, in my bash profile, Oracle 19c path is there and database name is prime. So if I say SQL plus slash as sysdba, I got connected to the prime database. But I got the issue here, right? I got the new issue. What is the issue? I got the issue like connected to idle instance. Connected to idle instance means my database is not running. I want to start the database. So there is a simple command like startup. By using this command, your database will be started. By using the startup command, your database will be getting started. See, what is my responsibility as a Oracle DBA? The main responsibility as a Oracle DBA to make sure that my database should be up and running. That is my main responsibility. Did you get my point? My database should be always running. How can I check whether my database is running or not? You can simply select name comma open underscore mode from v$database. If you check this view, there is a table called v$database. If you check this name, what is the name of my database? Prime. And what is the current status of my database? My current database is read write. It means my database is running. Why we need to make sure that our database should be always running? Because then and only then the applications will be running. If I'm going to the bank, right? If I'm going to the bank and I want to withdraw some amount, so that bank software will connect to the database and that database should be running. Then and only then it will track my transaction that, okay, I have withdrawn 10,000 rupees. I have withdrawn 10,000 rupees. So for that, that database should be running. Otherwise, the bank person is always giving a answer like service is not running. You might have observed all this, especially in SBI, right? Service is not running. You can come back after some time. If you are going for sale deed and all, right? The people will say that the server is very slow, right? If you are purchasing any property, you are going for sale deed, okay? So that time the people will say. So that is the reason I am always saying that this should be always up and running. That is my responsibility as a Oracle DBA. What is this v$database? This is a metadata table which is available in the Oracle database. v$database. That's a metadata table. And if I want to shut down the database, some situations will be there where you need to shut down the database also. You need to fire a command like shutdown immediate, and this way your database will be getting shut down. This way your database will be getting shut down also. Shutdown immediate. So today you got to know that how you can connect to the database. If I want to connect to the database, first of all, we need to set Oracle Home and Oracle SID. How to set the Oracle Home, Oracle SID? Export Oracle Home, export Oracle SID, and you will get connected to the database like this. Which database I got connected? Prime database. I did not set Oracle Home and Oracle SID because this information is available under my bash profile only. How to start the database? By using the startup command, I can start the database. How to check whether my database is running? In the v$database, there is a table called v$database. There is a column called open mode that is showing me that, okay, currently my database is read and write. How to shut down the database? Shut down immediate. This way I can shut down my database also. If you go here and if you see whether any pmon process is running or not, pmon, I don't see any process is running with the name pmon. I don't see any process running with the name pmon. But if you start the database, you will always see that the pmon is running with the database name. So this is also one way to check whether my instance is running or not. So if you go here, I'm starting the database. If I do exit and if I say ps-ef grep pmon, ps-ef grep pmon, so you can see here that, see, the prime instance is running. Did you understand, guys? Till now, everyone able to understand? Can you please use the chat option? Let me know in the chat option if you are able to understand, everyone. PMON is a process monitor, correct. PMON is a process monitor. Okay. Now the thing is, how the Oracle architecture works. Okay, how the Oracle architecture works. Okay, in the Oracle architecture I will explain everything one by one. Slowly we are going to see. Generally, when you are a fresher and when you go for an interview, the people will ask you most of the question. Based on architecture only. Okay, based on architecture only. So it is very important that you should be aware about the Oracle database architecture. And if your Oracle database architecture is strong, okay, your most of the questions will be resolved automatically. That is the reason the architecture is very important. That is the reason the architecture part is very important. So don't worry about that. We are going to see the Oracle architecture very slowly, and we will try to understand this really well. Okay, we will take care of it. So I'll draw one architecture. One minute, I'll show you that. If you have not seen our website by any chance, this is our website, guys, learnment.org. Just for your here on this website, so many blogs related to the Oracle are available. Okay, so many blogs you will see. So generally, when you get any issues related to the Oracle DBA, maybe not now and future also, okay, so you will find many good things available here. So if you go to the blog section, so many blogs I have written personally based on the Oracle DBA, based on the PostgreSQL. So you guys can utilize it completely free of cost. Okay, now let me scroll it down. Now we are going to learn about आर्किटेक्चर. मेरा हैंड राइटिंग ना बहुत ही ख़राब है साला. घर वालों ने अगर थोड़ा प्रेशर दिया रहता था ना मेरे पे. ARCHITECTURE ठीक है. So let's try to understand about architecture. The link is learnmate.org, or just search with the Learnmate on Google. You will get that link. Okay. Now, which architecture we are learning? Whenever you are learning any new technology, okay, not only just Oracle, any technology, the architecture is going to be really interesting, and it is very important. The overall architecture of Oracle database is getting divided into the two parts. One is the above part, we called it as a memory part, and below part is basically your storage part. The below part will be your storage part. Okay, so what is there in the memory part? So in memory part, you are going to allocate some memory to the database, right? Why we are allocating memory to the database? The God has gifted us some memory also, so that we people can store some data into that memory, correct? So to this database also, you are going to allocate some memory. Let's say I allocate some memory to the database called 10 GB. I am giving very less memory. I am giving 10 GB of memory here. Okay. So when I am giving 10 GB of memory to the database, that memory we call it as SGA, System Global Area. Why we are allocating database memory? We allocate a memory to the database so that the user can perform DML operations or DDL operations. What does it mean? Let's say there is a user 1. He got connected to the database. Under that database, there are some tables are there. On that table, he is firing some select query. Now in order to run those query it required a memory. In order to select a data from the table, it required some memory, right? In order to run the Zoom meeting, in order to run this virtual machine, in order to run this Google Chrome, it required some memory, right? It is consuming the memory of my laptop. Similar way, whenever you are performing any DML operations or DDL operation, it required some memory. That memory we called it as a SGA. What is that memory? We called it as SGA. SGA is the memory that you are going to allocate to the database. So consider that this is my SGA. SGA is the part of your memory only. So you allocate some memory to the database. That memory we called it as a SGA. Okay. That memory we called it as SGA. Okay. Now that memory we called it as a SGA. What is SGA? SGA is system global area. It's a system global area. It is a memory that you have allocated to the databases. The memory that you allocated to the database is getting divided into the multiple part. See, you allocated some 10 GB of memory or 20 GB of memory. But what Oracle will do, Oracle will divide that memory into the multiple part for multiple reason. Like the first part will be your shared pool. Under the shared pool there are two components are there. Library cache, and there is one more component is there. We called it as a data dictionary cache. These are the two components are there. So the amount of memory that you allocate to the database is getting into the multiple part. Among that, one is shared pool. Shared pool memory is getting divided into the library cache and data dictionary cache. Then we have second component, we call it as a database buffer cache. And then third component will be your, what is that third component will be there? We called it as a redo log buffer. These are the, so these are the part of your memory, guys. Okay, these are the part of your memory. It's not a part of storage. So anything which is available in the memory, is it permanent? No, right? Anything which is available in the memory. See, now you people are listening me. All the data which I am giving it to you, it is going inside your memory, right? But do you think that is it permanent? No, right? Where it will be permanent? It will be permanent into the recordings, right? Where the recording will be stored? On your storage part here. So in the storage we have very important files are available. We called it as a data files. We have data files, we have online redo log files. Apart from this, we have some other files are available also, like SP file, control files, data files, other files are there. All those files I will discuss one by one. Don't worry about that. All those files I will discuss one by one. So basically, if I want to show you, now my diagram is not good, I know that. Okay, I know that my diagram is not good. I'll show you one architecture diagram which will give you much better here. So if you go here, अरे किधर गया भाई? Okay, 1 minute. I'll show you one diagram. The same diagram I'm going to show you in another format. Okay, so this will be looking like this. So if I just go here, copy image, and let me show you here. So just read this component, guys, because these components are very, very important for your future also. And if you understand it, then it is very good for my future also. Because if you understand it, definitely you are going to refer me to the multiple people, those who want to start the career into the Oracle DBA, and then my future also will be very bright, right? Because I am a jobless person. I need your jobless. Am I jobless, Baba? I am a jobless person, so I need your references are very important for me. So take a minute, try to understand. I will explain you one by one. Don't worry about that, okay? Let me close all these unnecessary tab. These are consuming my resources. Take a minute, guys, okay? Take a minute and see. Able to understand? Those people who are interested for paid training, they can fill up the form and enjoy the free training. Enjoy, not free, man, paid training. There is a form available in the chat option. You can free. Nothing is free in this world. See it, okay? Take a minute, read every small thing you see here, okay? I will explain you one by one. Read it, okay, one by one. Able to understand? DDL, DML. First, you need to understand SQL then. Okay, now, so let's understand this here. I'll take color, a good color. Let's take this color, okay? So consider a situation that there is a client, he want to connect to the database. So when you are connecting to the database, that connection is not directly coming to the database. When there is a user one, he want to connect to the database, that database connection request will go to the database instance, where it will go to the database instance, and database instance is connected to your database here. So this is my storage part. Under my database, all my database related files are there, like this is my data files, control files, redo log files. So you have data files, control files, redo log files, all these files are available under this database. So if you are asking me where is my actual data, my actual data is available here, but the user cannot directly access the storage because this data is stored in the form of binary. You have your data in the data file, but you cannot understand it. So for that you need a database instance, which is your database software actually, and we install Oracle 19c software. What is database instance? Database instance, what is this database instance? Database instance is the combination of SGA, the system global area, plus background process. These are the background processes are there. So what is database instance? Database instance is just a memory, which is your SGA plus background process. What is memory? That is a system global area, the memory that you allocate to the database. Why we allocate the memory to the database? So that when the user request is coming, that will be served by the database. Like when I'm saying that I want to select some data. So when you are selecting a data, when you say that I want to select some data, now this data is coming from the database, and in order to process this request, your select query, a database required a memory. The memory that you allocate to the database, which is your SGA, is getting divided into the multiple part. Can you see this? There is a shared pool, database buffer cache, and redo log buffer. The memory that you allocate to the database is getting divided into the multiple parts: shared pool, database buffer cache, and redo log buffer. So what will happen internally? Like someone is asking me like, okay, if I'm running the command, let's say I'm running any SQL query, what is happening behind the scene? Like, do you think that it will be done very quickly? No. So let's take an example. There is a user, he is firing the command like select star from EMP. Let's say whenever you are running the command select star, so basically whenever you are running the command like select star from EMP, the SQL parsing will happen, and what are the stages are there that I need to understand, or I will tell you. So what do you think, guys? Do you think that when you fire a command like select star from EMP, everything will be done automatically? No. Everything will be done automatically? No. So whenever you are going to run the command like select star from EMP, first of all, in the parsing, this stage we called it as a parsing. What we called it as a parsing. In the parsing, first of all, the SQL check will happen. See, there is a chances that you might be running wrong command, right? So SQL check will happen, right? What will happen? The SQL check will happen. SQL check means whether the syntactically the command is correct or not. If the command is correct, then the semantic check will happen. In semantic check, what will happen? Whether the table is exist or not. See, you are running the correct command, but that table should be exist na. Whether that column is exist or not. Let's say you are selecting some column and that column itself is not available, so that things will be checked here. Apart from this, the person who is running that command, whether he is having required permissions or not on that table. When you say select star from EMP, there's a chances that you do not have a permission itself, right? You do not have a permission itself. So when you run the command, these are the things which are running behind the scene. You are not able to see that. But if you are giving a wrong command, let's say you are giving wrong query, when you are giving the wrong query, what will happen? You will get the error message like syntax ora dash some number will be there. All the Oracle related error message will start with ora dash and some number will be there, 0 1 2 3 4, something like that, and you will get the error message like this. So whenever you are running any command, the parsing will happen. Parsing means it will check this whether syntactically it is correct or not, whether semantically it is correct or not. Then there is a role of optimizer. Who is that person? A very famous person in the Oracle, not only in Oracle, almost in all the database, we called it as a optimizer. What he is going to do? He is going to create execution plan. What is meant by execution plan? Execution plan means, let's take an example. You want to build a home. Okay, you want to construct your home, right? So what you will do, you will reach out to the civil engineer. You will ask him that, boss, can you please create a plan for my home? So he will create a multiple plan number 1, plan number 2, plan number 3. Each plan is of cost 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs. When you see this plan, you got to know that the plan which is having a lowest cost, it is under my budget, and I will go with this plan. I will go with this plan. That is called cost based optimization. The best plan it will pick up. The place plan it will pick up. Similar way it is happening here also. Whenever you are running the command like select star from EMP, it will check how to execute this query. How to execute this query. Whether for that table indexes are available or not. Indexes means basically address, okay? If you don't understand, don't forget about that. It will check whether the indexes are available or not. Whether it need to go with the full table scan if the indexes are not available. And in order to gather this information to this optimizer, he is getting the most of the information from a very nearby friend of his optimizer. We called it as a statistics. So statistics will provide him the information that, okay, we have a EMP table. Under that EMP table, we have these many records are there. Okay. This is the primary key. All those basic details will be provided by statistics. And then optimizer will create a multiple plan. It can create a multiple plan, but among that the base plan will be pick up. Base plan means the plan which is having a lowest cost. Every plan will have a cost. The plan which is having a lowest cost means that plan will be executed within least time. See, I'll give you a very layman example. If I want to come to my home, let's say this is my home, right? I may have a multiple options, right? The Google map is showing me this plan also, this plan also, this plan also. But I'll go with the shortest plan, right? So that decision will be taken care by the optimizer. Whenever you are running a query, the optimizer will create the execution plan. In order to create that execution plan, who will help? The statistics. The statistics help. And among those plans, the base plan will be pick up. And this method, we called it as a cost based optimization. Again, it is all happening behind the scene. Can I see this? Can I see this? Can I see the execution plan of any particular query? Yes, you can see that. When we see normally, whenever you have some performance related issues. So in the future lectures, I'll show you how to check the execution plan and how to modify the plan also. That we are going to see in future lectures. Today's main agenda is if someone is connecting to the database, how the parsing, how that execution of the query is happening, because this is also one of the important part of your Oracle database architecture. Acha. Again the same question. Are you able to understand, guys? Are you able to understand till now whatever we discuss? Are you able to understand? Can you please use the chat options? Let me know. क्या बात है? Everyone is able to understand. That's what we need. Okay. That is good. You people are understanding. Please use the chat option. Okay. Please use the chat option. Let me know if you're able to understand. When you people are understanding, I'm getting the confidence. What else I need, right? In the life. Obviously, money is important. But when you people are understanding, I'm getting the confidence that, okay, now we can go ahead to the next level, step by step, one by one, very, very slowly, so that you people will be happy with our training. Okay. Okay. Now, so so I'll go back to our query here. Okay, I'll go back here. Now, so if you see this diagram, okay, if you see this diagram, okay, if you see this diagram, what you understood? We have a shared pool. We have a shared pool. Under this shared pool, we have a library cache and we have data dictionary cache. So what is this library cache? Let's try to understand that. What is this library cache? Let's try to understand about that. Let's try to understand about what is this library cache. We will understand it, okay? What is this library cache? Let us try to understand about that. I will change the color little bit. My color किधर से होता है change? कलर 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 साला मेरा कलर चाहिए मेरे को. मेरा कलर किधर है इसमें? ब्लैक कलर दिख रहा है क्या आप लोग को? किधर कलर चेंज करने का? वार इज बाबा कलर. माइला कलर ही दिख नहीं रहा. इधर होता है ना कलर चेंज करने का. भूल गया यार मैं तो. व्यू में पेज कलर. हाँ पेज कलर. अरे पेज कलर में ब्लैक कलर किधर गया? अपना इम्पोर्टेंट कलर ही नहीं इसमें तो. कुछ इज्जत ही नहीं साला अपने को तो. क्या ही बात है. चलो ठीक है कोई ना. कोई नहीं. View tab. I was looking for black color but there is no black color. Earlier color was there but now there is. ठीक है ओके. हाँ डार्क थीम भी हो सकता है. कोई नहीं अभी जैसा चल रहा है वैसे ही करते. ठीक है ओके. नाउ कमिंग टू द. So when I was discussing about the architecture, in the memory we saw one component called, under the shared pool there are two components are there. One is library cache and second one is data dictionary cache. Okay, so what is this library cache and what is this data dictionary cache? Let us try to understand about that. So I just discussed that whenever there is a user one, he is firing the command like select star from emp. Okay, select star from emp. There is a optimizer who is going to create execution plan, right? There is a optimizer, he is going to create execution plan. If you are running this query on the database for the first time, you need to create a new execution plan, right? Because you are running it for the first time. Consider a situation that there is a user 2, he is also running same command. Both the users are running same command. Do we need to create an execution plan again? Do you think that the optimizer will create an execution plan? No, because this library cache already have the execution plan. So whatever plan will be created by the optimizer is available under your library cache. So when user is running for the first time, it will create a plan number 1 that will be stored under your library cache. And if the user 2 is also running same command, he will use the same execution plan which is always available under the library cache. He will not create new plan. Why the new plan will not be getting created? Because creation of plan itself is a time consuming process. If I want to build two homes same to same, if I want to build same to same two home, I'll create a one plan only, right? And same plan I will replicate to all the building if the building is similar. So basically the performance wise it will use the existing plan. So if it is using the existing plan, that architecture we called it as a soft parsing. And if it is creating a new plan, and if it is creating a new plan, that is called hard parsing. What we called it as a hard parsing. What we called it as a hard parsing. Now tell me which one is better for the performance of your queries, hard parsing or soft parsing? Hard parsing or soft parsing is soft parsing. And where all those plans are available? Where all those plans are available? All those plans are available under your library cache. But any plan which is available in the library cache, is it good? Like, is it permanent? Is it permanent? Is it permanent? No. As soon as you restart the server, as soon as you restart the instance, I told you, right? When you fire a shutdown immediate, everything is gone. Everything is gone which is available there. Nothing will be there. Nothing will be there. Everything is gone. Nothing will be there. Able to understand, guys? Hard parsing, soft parsing, very important, very important in the interview point of view. Whenever you are running a query, if the plan is already exist, it will use the existing plan which is available in the library cache. That is called soft parsing. And if the plan is not available, then it will create a new plan. So who is this person, right? There is a question like, who is this user or person who is running the command? These are your application users. So when you see the architecture, these are your application user. Application user means, what is meant by application user? Like, consider, I'll tell you one example. For everything we are running select. Let's say I'm checking the balance also, right? Internally it is a select statement. When I'm checking the balance, basically it is a select statement, correct? Or you consider a situation that I told you, when I'm using a database, my database is connected to my CRM application. When my sales team, they are users, right? They are inserting your data, correct? They are inserting your data, or they are checking your data. When they are inserting your data or they are checking your information, okay, how much you paid, what is your remaining balance. So basically these are the data which are coming from your database only. For all those queries, see, when I'm using a CRM application, I'm not writing down the query, but developer has already written the code. The developer has already written the code, insert, update, delete, everything is there. When I'm checking my bank balance, I see internally select query is running. Select star from SBI, where account holder name is Ankush, something like that. So it will show you the bank balance. So it is internally select query. So in our today's lecture, again, architecture is very important, guys, and it is very difficult to understand or to make you understand about the Oracle database architecture within a single day. We need 2 weeks of time to make you understand about this Oracle database architecture. Among that, today we just discuss about the first part, that is your shared pool. In the next lecture, we will try to understand about the database buffer cache, then redo log buffer, all the background processes, then your data files, control files, all those important, very important things we are going to see in the next lecture. Everything we are going to see in the next lecture. So, did you understand today's lecture, everyone? Did you understand today's lecture? Okay. Did you understand today's lecture? Everyone, did you understand today's lecture? All good? Okay. All good. I see it's good, right? Very good. Now, very good. Okay. Can you speak in Hindi? We have a separate batch for Hindi. So this is my class. This is my English batch. If you guys are interested to join Hindi batch, I think next month we are starting a Hindi batch, so you can join Hindi batch also. Here I have a people coming from different countries, different states. So like we keep it. Please fill up the review form. Okay. And yes, okay. So we are starting a paid training, okay, from Monday. Today is the last day for free training, okay. So from Monday, we are starting a new. We are continuing this batch of Oracle DBA. So basically, those people who are interested to join the training, you can reach out to the Learnomate team. I have given the Google form. I have given the number in the chat option. So please reach out to the Learnomate team, or you can visit our website also. There also numbers are available, or you can fill up the Google form which is available in the chat options. Okay. So we are starting with the paid training. Okay. The link will be changed from Monday, because we have almost most of the people are from paid batch. Okay. And along with them, if you want to join this Oracle DBA training and you want to continue this course for next 2 months, you can enroll to this Oracle DBA training. Okay. So again, those people who joined it completely free of cost, or maybe with 1 rupees, I think we have taken some minimal amount so that we will get we will not get any scammers and all. Okay, just for that only we ask people to take 1 rupees of transactions. So if you want to continue this Oracle DBA training, you can enroll to the Learnomate and enjoy this Oracle DBA things. Okay, so that's very crucial, very important Oracle DBA. So I will take care of everything. I will take care of your training part. I will take care of your resume preparations, and every lectures will be getting recorded also, so you'll get the recording also. The most important part is we have a dedicated support team for your training. So whenever you guys are doing practice and you guys are facing any challenges, you can just take a screenshot and we will take your control and we will fix the issues. So till the time you get job, we will be there with you. Whenever you go for an interview, and if you get any issues or if you get any question which you don't know, send it to me. I'll send you the answer for it. So that level of things we will take care. Okay, so whatever issues, whatever things you have, let me know and we can have a discussion. Okay, the charges for the paid classes, like you can just fill up the form. Please fill up the form. We will let you know. Okay, we will let you know the charges about. So there is a form provided by Shruti LT. Okay, so you can fill up this form. We can have a discussion. So optimizer create the base plan or create multiple plan or choose the best one. Yeah, optimizer will create a multiple plan. It may create a multiple plan, but optimizer will choose among that a base plan based on the cost. Every plan will have a cost. So if the plan is saying that it has a less cost, now it means it is a good plan. So yeah, again, there are performance, like you need to understand about the Oracle hint, profile, all those things are there, like how you can stick to the plan. So that we will see in the future lectures. Okay, so we will take care of that. Veera could not open the parameter file. This is the issue related to the your SP file is not available in that location. Maybe you can do one thing. I think maybe you have some issues with your Oracle home. The Oracle home which you have given, I think you are not given properly. You try to solve that. If you are not able to solve that, reach out to our support team or send the message to our group. We will take care of it. Okay, we will take your control and we'll fix the issues. We will take care of it. We will solve the real-time issues. Real-time issues means, are you talking about your office issues? Are you expecting that we will take your control of your office issues and we will fix that? No, we don't do that, because that's not possible. Okay, that's not possible. Yeah, but if you are getting any issues and you want to discuss with us when we are talking about that particular topic, yes, we can discuss about that. Okay, so in the class we can definitely discuss about that, but we cannot take the control and we cannot work for you, so that's not possible. Okay, so again, this journey was, I hope you people definitely Any question, guys, for me? Do you have any question? All good. If you want to discuss anything, let me know. I can take your questions. Let me know. Yeah. Yes, Gagan.
Already install the database in
Huh.
my laptop and the Ubuntu also. So that's why I'm trying to connect with the putty because my laptop is there not the proper boot. So that's why I'm trying. But how we can connect only with the IP address because I tried many times but I'm not able to connect.
No. So IP address means it's not just about the IP address. Okay, your laptop and your virtual machine should be in the same network. So whatever the IP address of your Windows machine, in the same range your virtual machine IP address should be there. Okay, so that part also you need to check. I know that this is quite tricky, but don't worry, we can help you. Okay, so we reach out to the Learnomate team. Okay, they will take your control and they will fix that.
Yeah, because I have already installed the Ubuntu in my laptop. So
No,
that's
that's
why
not a problem. You can have multiple operating system. I have Ubuntu also. I have Rack softwares also. I have Postgres also. So that's not creating any problem. Okay.
and sir, today's session was so amazing, really. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, please. Next, Kiran.
Yeah, hi sir.
Yes.
I was installing the Oracle software. So while installing the pre-install package, right?
Hmm.
We install like yum install pre-install package. So what if the server doesn't have internet access?
If you doesn't have internet, you need to download the RPM. Okay. There is a option called RPM based installation also. So you need to download that RPM. You can Google on the internet, or you can go to the repository of Oracle Linux. Their RPMs are available. The extension will be .rpm. So you need to say like RPM hyphen IVH and that package name. So that will be installed then. So it is like a local installation. You are not connecting to the internet. You are just downloading that RPM, and that RPM you can directly install it. If you don't know that RPM, we can help you. Okay, we can help you with that RPM.
Okay, okay. The same we have done for the Linux zip file, like we uploaded.
Just like similar way. First of all, we can download the RPM, move that RPM to the Oracle Linux any temporary location, and then just fire a command like RPM hyphen IVH and that RPM name. It will install.
Okay, okay. Got it. And yesterday, while we installing the DB, we were having the listener over there, right?
Hmm.
With port number 1521.
Hmm.
So, can we have multiple listeners for multiple DB in the same server?
You
Or
can
we
have
have a
it.
single listener for multiple DB?
See, for one binaries, or I would say if you are talking about multi-den architecture, let's say I have a container database and under that container I have 10 pluggable database. Okay, so one single listener is fine. So for one instance, one listener. But if you have prime database also and you have test db and you have other databases, then you need to configure listeners. Okay, you need to configure listener, but two listener cannot run with the same port number. Let's say you have seen there, right? 1.21, right? So one listener will have one port number.
Right, right.
But if you are having like two databases, like one is 19c and another is 12c, so you need to configure two listeners there
Two listeners and with different port numbers.
with different port number, because two listeners cannot use single port.
Correct, correct. Yeah, okay.
But anyway, we are going to see this in I think in next, after the architecture, the next part will be your listener only. That is the part we are going to see.
Okay, and
single file. So if you are asking me that, like, let's take an example, I have db1 and db2, there are two databases are there, but in the batch profile you can only mention db1 or db2, only one entry will be there. Okay, because anyone, right, because two variable cannot have same name, like Oracle home, and I cannot add one more variable with the name Oracle home there, that will be overlap actually. But if you want to switch a database from db1 to db2, let's say, don't change it to the bash profile, just come to the server and say export Oracle home and Oracle home of db2, export Oracle sid and db2, so SQL plus will connect to the db2 database. But that's not permanent, that's not permanent. Okay, it is only live till that session only. If you open a duplicate tab, again that will be expired.
Right, right, right. Yeah, okay. That's all. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, any
Sir,
more?
can you?
Hmm?
Hello.
Yes, yes, tell me.
Sir, can you explain the switching of two different databases in our real time, sir?
Switching na, हाँ, tomorrow's lecture I'll take care of it. Okay, don't worry about that, I'll take care. Tomorrow's means next lecture, we'll take care. Tomorrow's, yeah, we'll take care of it.
Sir, what is the main theme of bash profile, sir?
Bash profile is like, okay, I'll do one thing. When I'll discuss about the switching to the database na, there I'll explain that, okay, practically, then you'll understand it. Okay, today was like just I want to start with architecture, that is the reason I didn't show that. In next lecture I'll show you practically, so the concept or confusion related to the bash profile, it will be clear. I'll take care of that, don't worry.
The one more question. When we log in with the mobile, sir, when we entering, they asking to say our password. When I click yes, they asking to enter the master password. What is the master password?
Master password means it is a feature of Mobexterm actually. What is master? Actually, Mobexterm has the ability to save all the password of user. Like when I'm logging with Oracle, it is not asking me password, right? Because my Oracle password is already saved under Mobexterm vault. So you enter your master password. Master password means any password you set in the master. Next time it will not ask you password. Okay, it will not ask you.
So can I use the master password as root or private?
You can use, no problem. All good, guys? Okay, everyone. Man, so many questions. Thank you for your valuable information. Thank you. How to fix that I'll take it later. Fine. Okay. So those people who are interested to start your journey as a Oracle DBA, please fill up the form. Reach out to the Learnomate, and I'm there to help you out. Okay. I hope you people have enjoyed the session and start learning. Even though if you don't want to invest, that's okay. We have a YouTube channel with the name Learnomate, where we have around 80,000 subscribers are there. Don't worry about that. Okay, enroll, subscribe, and enjoy the free learning. Thank you. Thank you. Let's connect in the next lecture. And those people who are facing some challenges related to the installation, anything, okay, please check with Learnomate team. We are there to help you out. Okay, थैंक यू गाइस. आई होप यू पीपल हैव एंजॉयड. मज़ा आया कि नहीं आप लोग को? मज़ा आया ना? मज़ा आना ही चाहिए. पैसा दिया तो मज़ा आएगा ही बाबा, पैसा नहीं देंगे. अभी वो किसके ऊपर डिपेंड है, वो सब डिपेंड करता है होम मिनिस्टर के ऊपर. तो अभी खाना खाएंगे, बात करेंगे, और फिर आपको ग्रुप पे बताएंगे. हाँ, अरे मैं तो बोलता हूँ कि सर पूरा का पूरा लर्नोमेट ही हिंदी में लिख दो, हिंदी या फिर मराठी में. बट वो क्या है, पैसा आना चाहिए. पैसा नहीं आता है, वो प्रॉब्लम है. ठीक है, कोई नहीं. देखेंगे। जैसे आप लोग को किसी को अगर हिंदी में लेना है तो हमारा सेपरेट बैच भी है, ओके, तो आप लोग उसमें कर सकते हो। हम्म? हिंदी का नेक्स्ट मंथ में आई गेस हो जाएगा चालू, नेक्स्ट मंथ में।
तब मुझे भी करवा देना उसमें से। ठीक है,
हाँ, जिसको भी करना है वो बात कर लेना आप आपके एग्जीक्यूटिव से, उसका कोई चार्जेस नहीं, आप पैसा पैसा मत देना उसका, ओके, वो फ्री में।
ठीक है सर।
तो वो देख, हाँ जिसको आना है हिंदी।
उस पर हाँ, उस वाले बैच में मजा आएगा हिंदी के साथ।
उसमें ना पढ़ाई कम होती है, बातें बड़ी ज़्यादा होती है, वही दिक्कत है उधर। पर बाकी ठीक है, मज़ा तो आता ही है। वो बैच में ज़्यादा भी पढ़ाता हूँ मैं एक्चुअली, मतलब इससे
हाँ बट ज्यादा ज्यादा कम्युनिकेशन होता है।
ऑकवर्ड। उधर कैसा बातें गीतें भी होती है। यूजुअली उसका टाइमिंग ना दोपहर का रहता है हम लोग का, उसमें वो प्रॉब्लम होती है। उधर लोग ना पुणे से, मुंबई से वो दोपहर के बैच में आते 12 बजे के आसपास में। तो वो टाइम करेंगे फिर, 12 साढ़े 12 का टाइमिंग होता है उसका। तो अभी ये बैच हमारा चालू हो रहा है ना, तो ये होके फिर वो चालू करेंगे अपन, है ना। वैसे मेरे को अभी ये,
आपके लिए उतना एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं।
हाँ कर लेंगे। अभी मेरे को पहला केरला जाना है यार, उधर से आने के बाद ही देखेंगे, वापस आने के बाद। तो उधर थोड़ा, हाँ उधर थोड़ा घूमने के लिए जाता हूँ मैं, बहुत टाइम हुआ गया नहीं मैं किधर। तो उधर से आने के बाद करते चालू, थोड़ा फ्रेश माइंड चाहिए वो नया बैच चालू करने के लिए। ठीक है, तो उसके लिए पैसा खर्चा करना है, पैसा खर्च करने के लिए इन लोगों ने एडमिशन करना चाहिए, तब जाके तो केरला जाऊँगा ना। अगर इन लोगों ने एडमिशन नहीं किया है, पैसा नहीं आया तो कैंसिल करना पड़ेगा।
डील हो जाएगी बैच।
वो एक एक रुपए में ना लाख रुपए जमा नहीं हो रहे। ठीक है, ठीक है गाइस, थैंक यू।
स्टार्ट हुआ तो बातें स्टार्ट हो गई।
लाख रुपए जमा करने के लिए लाख लोगों ने एडमिशन करना चाहिए, तब जाके वो 1 रुपये जमा होगा। बट वही है, पता है क्या, मतलब मैं जो समझा ना, ओके, वो फ्री में हो कि पेड में, फ्री में हुआ ना तो लोगों को सीरियसनेस नहीं रहता वो चीज़ का, ओके, कि भाई हाँ कुछ तो भी अच्छा पढ़ा रहे करके। अब हम लोग एसक्यूएल एंड लिनक्स पूरा फ्री में देते हैं, वो भी 30, मतलब ऑलमोस्ट महीना भर लेता हूँ मैं उसको, पूरा फ्री में रहता है हमेशा। सबके लिए रहता है वो, ऐसा नहीं पेड के लिए, फ्री के लिए, सबके लिए। वो तो मतलब पर की है सबके लिए। बट वो वही है कि जब जब पैसा लेंगे तो फिर उसका सीरियसनेस और बढ़ता है। इवन मेरे को भी जब कुछ पढ़ना रहता है ना, तो मैं वो यूडेमी फीडेमी के चक्कर में रहता ही नहीं, ना यूट्यूब के चक्कर में रहता। मेरे को कुछ पढ़ना है तो मैं पहले 20-30 हज़ार खर्चा करूँगा, मेरी कोई पहचान वाले के पास में, कोई किसी के पास में क्लास पास लगाएंगे, उनसे थोड़ा सा पढ़ेंगे। तो उससे क्या है, आदमी अपग्रेड भी रहता है। एंड पता है कि अपन ने जेब से 20-30 हज़ार गया है भाई, तो अपने को क्या है उसका सीरियसनेस भी रहता है कि जाएंगे थोड़ा सा, एंड वो टाइम पे ज्वाइन भी कर लेंगे, है ना। तो वो सारी चीज़ें हैं, है ना, देखते। वही है, पैसे से ही मोटिवेशन आता है, नहीं तो क्या, नहीं तो क्या ही पड़ा है ज़िंदगी में, है कि नहीं। चलो खाना गिना खाओ, मेरे को भी खाने दो, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वाले बैच में। गुड नाइट, बाय बाय। चलो गाइस, जिनको बैच ज्वाइन करना है जो आओ, फटाफट पैसा निकालो। ठीक है, चलो गाइस, बाय।